It's just because your AC is drying up.
Yeah, whatever. That was smooth. Now we're talking about your new album, or an album that you're sharing with us.
Right.
Lovers Rock.
And Soul.
Right. Okay, now talk to us about the music.
Well, this album, is songs I grew up listening to. R&B songs. Songs that were like major hits in England and around the world. So we basically grew up listening to these songs. So, after putting out so many albums, it's my 7th album. I said, let me introduce people to what Mr. Vegas, grew up listening to.
So
what I like.
Now give me an example. Like, what's an example of one of the R&B tunes that we can find on this album?
Like, Wet did the song Love Is All Around. And I just love this song because it reminds me of red, red wine. So it reminds me of that song. I
can't be singing in here. This is just going to be...
I feel it in my toes. Them vibe.
Oh, Lord. Papa Don just...
Love is all around me. It's everywhere I go. It's just that vibe.
I mean, you just do that so effortless. just so effortlessly. Like, I go karaoke, right? I'm a karaoke, queen. I travel all over the place. I'm not that good.
Sweet.
I'm not that good. I just like to have fun and drink. That's what, like, my
That's what music is. That's what music is.
But you just do that, like, so, like, you know what I mean? I cannot harmonize. I don't know my notes. So now, the R&B music that you grew up influenced by your music.
Pop music, R&B music, those type of vibes,
Yeah, it sounds like you have just a kind of a conglomeration of all the different kinds of genres.
If you see a lot of, the history of our music, a lot of reggae artists, great reggae artists, Alton Ellis, Ken Booth, and John Holt, even Bob Marley, they were inspired by a lot of overseas music. That is where they got the soul from Otis Redding and all these great artists, and Sam Cooke and these artists. They were like idols to these Jamaican artists, and they did a lot of covers, in the early days, on reggae beats. And that is how, that whole vibe of that soul in the reggae, that is where they got it from.
Wow. Well, you're going to have to do some more of that a cappella action. Okay? I mean, I'm serious. I got to turn the lights down low. I got to, like, turn the air up a little bit. Just get ready for this. Yeah, better yet.
Get the wine out.
Yeah. Better yet. And I can drink wine anytime. This is a 24/7 station. You know what I mean? It's wine time anytime around the world.
Well, this album is a wine vibe.
Is it?
Man. Yeah, man. Definitely a wine vibe.
Well, we're definitely going to be playing your music on air. And, of course, you can catch Mr. Vegas live tonight at Cactus Jack's. Now, you gotta give me a little bit more on like where we can find your album. How do we download it? Where can we follow
it's coming out September 29th.
Okay.
It's a scheduled release date. So, I think on the 2nd, that is a Friday, it's going to be all over the world. Nice. So I think the pre-order is September 29th. So on the 2nd of October, it's going to be all over the world. It's going to be worldwide. Wow. So people can get it on iTunes, Amazon, all these major stores.
Sure.
Yeah, man. And of course, I'm going to be driving around in my little bus, selling CDs.
Well, come pick me up. I'll help you sell some CDs.
Listen, me, just give me the address.
You here now. You can come right back and pick me up. I'll drive all over Arizona, AC and all, man. Yep. All right, I got to get some more acapella, though.
Yeah.
You gotta like give me some.
Well, I know people's gonna come, and expecting to hear the classics.
Yes.
Na 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 na. Kill me dino, and Zion, kill me dino.
I want to sing along, but then I'm gonna just ruin it. I promise, I can't sing. I sound better when like all the speakers are really loud and turned up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Then I feel like I can sing. But you turn that off,
going in.
It sucks. Well, you are fantastic and fabulous. I really appreciate you coming down here. We can follow you on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Mr. Vegas or Mr. Vegas Music.
Mr. Vegas Music.
Yep.
Find this young man because I tell you what. He gonna be at Cactus Jack's tomorrow night. You gotta catch him live, up close and personal. I mean, I feel your passion for the music. I mean, your eyes are just piercing my soul right now. I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, I hope my music. I hope when you take this album home with you and get your red wine out.
I will. I'm gonna listen to it by
trust me,
myself.
it's gonna pierce your soul. Yeah, man.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the show. I appreciate you coming down here to the studio.
All right.
I know it's hard when you're traveling. Now, where can we pick up Mr. Vegas after Arizona? Where are you gonna be?
Where am I going to be? I'm going to be going to LA. I'm going to be going to San Francisco. I'm going to be going to Oakland. I'm going to be going to San Diego.
Wow.
We're all Chicago. So go on my Facebook and look at the dates.
Yeah. So you're all over the place. Now, how often do you get to come to the States?
Well, we're trying to do this more often now.
Okay.
Because we want to be like a touring act.
Yeah.
Not just like once in a while.
Right.
We want to be like a yearly or thing.
Oh yeah. Well, I have a new appreciation for live music, and anytime I can catch it, it's such a treat. It's so different than listening to it, on the CD. So if you haven't had a chance to meet Mr. Vegas live, be at Cactus Jack's tomorrow night in Ahwatukee. Go to our website at ialoharadio.com. Click that events poster and get your tickets. It's not too late. And we're gonna party down midweek style. It's all about Wednesday. I mean, who has to work on Wednesday? I mean, what kind of day is that? You know what I'm saying? It's the middle of the week.
It's a slow day.
Yeah, it's a slow day. Call in sick. Just tell your boss already you're not gonna make it. I'm Auntie P.E. Mahalo again for being here with us, Mr. Vegas. Catch him live at Cactus Jack's. We're gonna take you back to the music. Mahalo for tuning in. This is ialoharadio.com.